Yeah, because last time I had not seen, The Whole Bloody Affair when you had, because I didn't you saw it, like, opening night, and I wasn't able to, so
Kill Bill: The Whole Bloody Affair. I just had a couple additions to our conversation 2 weeks ago. So I figured out exactly what this version is compared to the original American versions. So if people want to know exactly what this the Whole Bloody Affair version is, it's Kill Bill 1 and 2, the Japanese versions,
oh.
plus the 7.5 minute the new anime scene,
Mhm,
minus that little bit at the end of part 1 with the information about her kid, and
mhm,
then minus the beginning of part 2 where the bride talks to the camera and recaps everything.
mhm. Yeah, that sounds about
So
right.
there's a website called moviecensorship.com where they compare the Japanese versions of Kill Bill to the American versions, like shot for shot, like what are the differences?
Wow.
So
I don't yeah.
so so if you go by what I just said and go to movie censorship, you can see exactly what the difference is. Because there's a couple of like little things I don't know why they're throwing in there.
Yeah.
Like there's a extra shot of the bride driving in Mexico, and then there's a shot of coffee cups in the scene with Vivica A. Fox, and
Mhm.
just like a couple little things. But like the sort of
Hmm.
the big other thing besides that anime scene are the additions to the Crazy 88's fight scene. So
Yeah, yep. That's pretty much what that yeah, that's pretty much what I talked about. I didn't really do a review of, it's funny because I just wanted to do a review of the movie, of the so I didn't and so what I did was I talked about some of the, Whole Bloody Affair editions and which ones I liked the most, and but yeah, I would say the most important part, would you agree, is probably but this would have to this would be more important if you've never seen the movie at all, but the most important part would be probably right at the end of Kill Bill Volume 1, where they took out the part where she talks about the baby. I guess that would probably be the most but you have to have not seen the movie to for it to really impact you, but it is cool. It's a good change, you
yeah,
know?
but I see why they did that because they needed like a hook to get you to see
Yeah,
part two.
yeah,
So
yeah, it makes
because
sense.
I remember when seeing it originally, I was like, "Oh shit," you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, if you took that out and this was your first time seeing it, that'd be pretty cool, but you can't watch it for the first time unless you've never seen it, but
Yeah, and the other thing is Lionsgate did announce they're releasing it on 4K next year sometime. They didn't give a date.
yeah.
And then apparently they're also
Okay.
releasing Django on 4K at some point next year.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you saying the, Whole Bloody Affair
Oh yeah,
cut
the
or
whole
just
bloody
Kill
affair
Bill?
cut.
Okay.
As
'Cause I did hear that this is a while back, but I heard there's controversy on, like, are they gonna release it? Quentin's, he's been kinda, like, weird about, like about giving an answer and,
yeah, apparently yeah, apparently they are because they did release a like a teaser that said, coming next year, whole bloody
Mhm.
affair on 4K.
Yeah.
Just an
Cool.
image. So
Yeah. So that should be I would imagine no one would do that without Quentin's full ready to roll it out and stuff.
well, yeah. I mean, because I think he said he owns the outright rights to Whole Bloody Affair. I don't know
I assume
I
so.
don't know if he owns Kill Bill 1 and 2 because
Mhm.
they originally they were Miramax, and that's a
Miramax,
whole
yeah.
issue, obviously.
That's a whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then just one other point with Kill Bill, like, to me, thinking about it, it really just works as one story. 'Cause I saw them each twice in the theater, like I said, and then I've only watched them, like, back to back. Like, I've never thought of it like, "Oh, man, I feel like watching tonight? Kill Bill 2." It plays better as one movie
It does,
because
yeah.
I think it's sort of a thing where you think it's just gonna be a revenge B movie, and it kinda
Yeah.
segues into more of a dramatic movie, and you
Yes.
kinda lose that if you watch them
Mhm.
separately.
You do. You're just watching an action movie, basically, if you just watch the first one. I mean, there's more to it than that, but
It is just it's one story, and obviously, in terms of
yep.
it being beginning and middle and end, but also just the it's it's doing narratively, it's doing the thing where you're thinking it's one movie, and then over time it transitions into this different thing, into this drama,
Yeah.
involving this relationship between the 2 characters, Bill and the bride.
Yeah, it is definitely one movie, you know? There's really no debating that, and that's what it was when Tarantino made it. He wanted it to be one movie. It was supposed to be one movie the whole time, so, you know?
Yeah,
And he didn't wanna make any cuts, so they're like, "Well, it has to be 2 movies then," and he's like, "Alright, I guess so."
yeah, and, Scott's where is Scott? That's a great question.
Nobody
I will
knows.
say that the
No one.
Epstein files came out yesterday, and then Scott, said, he lost his voice, he can't talk today for some
Yeah,
reason.
suddenly Scott's not even in the country.
Yeah,
No one knows
yeah,
where
he
he
can't
is.
communicate, and, kinda
Yeah.
strange. Probably a coincidence, but, I don't know.
He's just waiting to see if they've redacted his part of the eps and then if they did, he'll come back, but if
He's
not, he'll be gone for a
Yeah,
while.
his pants are filled with Sharpies. I don't know if
Mhm.
and then there's all the redactions, so I don't know if those are connected, but it could be. Eli, if you're using a Sharpie, don't you just usually carry 1 around with you?
Yeah, they're durable, they last a while, you know?
Yeah, I don't I
I've never been like, "I need 10 Sharpies to last me the next 2 years," you
yeah, I
know?
don't carry, like, 10 Sharpies in my pants and just walk around the neighborhood. That's kinda strange.
No.
And then, I just a couple other notes. So, when I saw it in 70 millimeter,
Yeah.
12 tw the next screening, which was 12 hours later, Quentin was there, actually.
Same
So
same
so if
room.
I had seen it the next morning, I coulda hung out with Quentin, and,
So did that was that just a random thing, or how what was the deal
yeah,
with
I
that?
guess. I think maybe he's just randomly going to different 70 millimeter
Yeah.
screenings.
'Cause they're not gonna advertise it, you know, he
Yeah,
doesn't want thousands of people
they
showing
did
up
they
and
they did not advertise it. I just saw, like, someone got
not
a snuck a pic of him.
and that's smart of him because it'd be a disaster if they
Yeah, and then yeah, the other thing is that apparently they were handing out little 70 millimeter film, strips, but
Oh,
I did not
man.
get one. Maybe I had to get there
Oh,
earlier or something.
oh,
But
that's
I
just
saw
not
someone that
fair.
was at the same screening that got a free 70 millimeter
Oh.
film strip, which would have been cool.
I can't remember if we talked about this already, but I thought it was cool when I saw the whole bloody affair. I think I told you this, but I remember walking in and I was, like, excited, but I was also like, "I don't know, man, I don't." It's been a while since I've sat somewhere for that long, you know? It's not that long, it's just over 4 hours, but I don't know, I was just thinking, like, what if I get, like, stir crazy? And I didn't at all. I was just, like, into it the whole time. It was just awesome. It was a great experience.
I'm picturing, Jack Nicholson, typing away in The Shining,
Clack, 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 clack.
like in,
Good old
yeah, I
Jack.
mean, that's probably the longest movie I've seen in the theater that I can think of.
Yeah, me too. What are the you know, one of those old classic, like, ridiculously long epic movies and
Yeah, but
stuff. I've
even
never
those
seen
aren't
those.
aren't that long.
That's true. They always seem longer, I think. They're like,
I
what,
saw
3
Lawrence of
3 hours?
Arabia, the long version in the theater, and that was, 3 hours and 45 minutes, I think.
So still less. Yeah. Even with the, I'll admit I did like the intermission. I was really hoping there would be one because 'cause I'm like, I know I'm gonna have to pee a couple of times, so.
I just run out and, you know,
Well, and it's a movie you've seen already a bunch of times, it's not as big a deal,
yeah.
but still, it was the whole bloody affair cut, and I didn't really want to, like, miss something cool.